Hey guys, I hope you had a great summer. Did you remember your memory verse? Last week's memory verse is we will keep the promise we've made, Joshua 9:19. So did you say that memory verse to a parent? Okay, so it's been a long time since we played red light, green light. So let's get our red light down. And y'all go to the back of the room, all the way to the back, no cheating. And when I say red light go, you're going to run, and if I say red light stop, you're going to stop where you are and not move. And then, and whoever gets to the front of the room at your house wins. You can play with your grandparents or parent or your brother, whoever's with you. So are you ready? So y'all get to the way back up against the wall on your side of the room. All right. Red light go. Red light stop. Did you stop? Red light go. Red light stop. Red light go. Red light stop. Okay. So who won that in your family? Did y'all play fair? Okay, great. All right. So let's get into our story today. And I forgot to get my pictures out. So just bear with me just a minute. Let me get our pictures out. Here we go. All right. So today's story is continuing about the Gibeonites. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So y'all sit back and relax and open your ears and let's close our mouth and let's hear our story. God freed his people from slavery in Egypt. God gave them food and water in the desert. God helped them cross the Jordan River. Now God's people were in the land he had promised to give them. God chose Joshua to be the leader of his people. The Lord helped Joshua win battles against the cities of Jericho and Ai. Joshua made a promise to be friends with the Gibeonites, people who lived nearby. Soon all the other people who lived in the land knew about Joshua. They knew about the Lord. They knew that God fought for his people. 5 kings who lived in the land had a meeting, and they decided to fight against Joshua's friends, the Gibeonites. All their soldiers marched to the city of Gibeon and attacked it. The king of Gibeon needed help. He could not fight against the 5 kings and 5 armies. So the king of Gibeon sent a messenger who told Joshua, "Please come help us." Joshua prayed and asked God what he should do. The Lord answered Joshua's prayer. "Go, I will help you win a great victory," God told Joshua. Joshua got ready. His soldiers got ready. They marched all night long. In the mornings, they reached Gibeon. When Joshua's soldiers arrived, the 5 enemy kings were very surprised. They thought Joshua's army was far away. Joshua's soldiers attacked the 5 kings and their armies. The Lord fought for his people. He confused the enemy soldiers, and they became afraid and ran away. But the Lord sent balls of ice from the sky. The large hailstones fell on the enemy soldiers. Joshua and his army chased the enemy soldiers. Joshua knew the Lord wanted to give his people a great victory. But soon the sun would go down. Soon it would be dark. At night, the enemy soldiers would be able to hide and get away from his army. So Joshua prayed, "Lord, please make the sun stand still. Don't let the sun go down until we have won the battle against the 5 kings and 5 armies. Give us a great victory." And the Lord answered Joshua's prayer. He stopped the sun in the middle of the sky. The sun stayed up a long, long time. That day was different from every day before or since. On that day, Joshua and his soldiers won a great victory. They defeated the 5 kings and 5 armies. The Lord answered Joshua's prayer and helped his people. Now they could live safely in the promised land. So soldiers are attacking our city. A Gibeonite messenger shouted to Joshua, "Please come help your friends. Go, I will give you the victory," God promised. Joshua's soldiers surprised the enemy and chased them. Then the Lord sent large hailstones. They fell on them. As the sun began to set, Joshua prayed, "Lord, please keep the sun high in the sky until we win the battle." And God stopped the sun from setting. On that day, the Lord won a great victory for his people. Okay, all right. So, let's review. So, how many kings sent armies to fight against the Gibeonites? How many kings? And who came to help the Gibeonites? Who came to help the Gibeonites? What came from the sky and fell on the enemy soldiers? Do you remember? And what did God do so Joshua's soldiers could fight longer? What did God do? Okay, so our Sing with Joy, I forgot to tell you which songs to sing today. So today you're going to sing Heavenly Sunshine, This Is the Day, and Rise and Shine, and What a Mighty God We Serve. Okay, and your parents can look those up on YouTube if they don't have a copy of those. And our memory verse today is the sun stood and the moon stopped. Joshua 10:13. The sun stood still and the moon stopped. Okay, and so each of you guys are going to receive a sun mask. So I've already started it for you. On the back of it, it's got your memory verse. And it says, the sun stood still and the moon stopped, Joshua 10:13. And you're going to take these stickers, you're going to put it around your sun. And then I also have these little strips of sunbeams, and you're going to glue those on your sun. And then that will be your sun mask. So you'll just stick it on and then your face will show through. Okay. All right, so let's get to our stickers. So this one, it says place a sticker to show Joshua's soldiers fighting the enemy. So you have 3 stickers. You have a camel, and you have 5 kings, and you have a sun. So you just put those where they go, and you can tell it's kind of like a puzzle. You just kind of look and see which one goes best where. All right, and then you'll color the sun stands still. Joshua, pray. Okay. All right, now is our disciple time story. Our disciple time story. So let's listen to our disciple story. It's called Another Rainy Day. So let's get comfortable in our seats again, and let's listen with our ears and close our mouths so we can hear what Miss Sherry is saying. All right. Tomorrow's the big day, Dee said to Si as he pulled his sand bucket out of the closet. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited, Si shouted. Paul laughed. Me too, he said. I can't wait to go to the beach. It's been a long time since we've been able to play outside, said Dee. It's been raining for so long. Yeah, agreed Si. It feels like we've been stuck inside forever. I'm even tired of computer games, said Paul. It would be great to play outside for a whole day. And the beach is the best place to play outside, Dee squalled. Suddenly, Miss Young came into Si's room. Hi, Miss Young, said Paul. Thanks so much for taking us to the beach tomorrow. You're welcome, Paul, Miss Young replied. But I might have bad news. I just heard on the weather report, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. Again, cried Si. It rains all the time. Tomorrow, said Dee. Oh no, if it rains, we can't go to the beach. We'll still get everything ready to go to the beach as planned, said Mrs. Young. But if it's raining tomorrow morning, I'm afraid we're just going to have to bring our picnic basket to the living room and eat lunch together there. She sighed. Well, just have to wait and see, she said as she walked out of Si's room. Oh no, said Dee. Do you think the weather report could be wrong? Paul shrugged. I don't know, he said. What can we do? Si asked. Well, you know what Paul's dad says to do when there's nothing else we can do, Dee said. We should pray. Yeah, Paul agreed. In the Bible, when Joshua needed God's help, he prayed and asked God to stop the sun. And God did it. He made the sun stand still for a whole day. I'm sure God can make the rain stay away if we ask him. God definitely can make the rain stay away for the day, Dee said, but that doesn't mean he will. We shouldn't pray for selfish reasons. Sometimes God doesn't answer our prayers because he has something else in mind for us. Maybe someone else is praying that it will rain tomorrow, said Si. That's true, Paul said, but it's always good to pray, so let's pray. We'll ask God to give us a sunny day tomorrow. All right, said Dee. Then she, Si, and Paul bowed their heads to ask God for a sunny day at the beach. The next morning, Si woke up early and looked out his window. The sun is shining, he cried. His mom came into the room. Get your swimsuit and your beach ball, Si, she said. It looks like the weather report was wrong. Paul and Dee will be here soon, and then we're going to the beach. Yay, said Si. Soon Dee and Paul arrived ready for the day in the sun. Isn't this exciting? Cried Paul. It's sunny. That's right, and God answered our prayers, Dee said. That's really cool. I think we should pray again, said Si. Let's thank God for answering our prayer. Great idea, Si, answered Paul. Dee, Si, and Paul bowed their heads, and Paul prayed quietly. Thanks, God, for answering our prayer. Thanks for the sunshine and for a day to play outside. We love you. Amen. Are you kids ready? Called his mom. We're on our way, they answered. Let's go to the beach. All right, what a great story. A lot of us has been to the beach lately, haven't we? All right, so why were Dee and Si and Paul so excited? Do you remember? And what did the weather report say about the next day? And who did Dee, Si, and Paul ask for help? And how did God answer their prayer? How did God answer their prayer? It says, Dee, Si, and Paul were very excited to go to the beach. Where do you like to go on trips? What trips have you been on? Do you like to go camping? Or do you like the beach like they do? The weather report said it might rain on the day they had planned to go to the beach. So tell about a time that you've been out in the rain. Dee, Si, and Paul prayed and asked God to make the rain stay away. What things have you asked God for? The next morning, the sun was shining and the kids had a great time at the beach. What is your favorite thing to do in the sunshine? But what is your favorite thing to do in the sunshine? Okay. So now would be a great time to go over our board. Do you remember our board? When should I pray? The first thing in the morning, at mealtime, when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I need something, at bedtime, and when I'm scared. It's a good time to pray anytime. Okay, and so Miss Sherry's not very crafty, but I made you a little clock, and it says I can pray anytime. So you can kind of move your little clock there. So anytime is a good time to pray. And now's the time for us to do our other sheet. So if you flip your sheet over, it says praying for God's help. Draw lines from the praying child to the people who need prayer. Then place praying hands stickers on the people for whom you would like to pray. So there's a little boy praying, and who's he praying for? And you've got 4 stickers. So you're going to put the stickers and you're going to draw a line to who needs prayer. Okay, and I believe that is it. So don't forget your memory verse, and you guys need to practice praying this week. So don't forget to do that. Go in a corner by yourself, turn on some soft music, and just have some time with God. Okay? I'm praying for you, and I hope you guys have a great week.